Heck of a week for you guys. In 6 days, wins over CM, St. John's, and now Charlestown here. What does it mean for you guys to complete this run in this fashion?
They're really excited. I think it's proves that Central Mass basketball can compete. Not to say that we're going to go out and beat everyone, but we just want to show that we can compete and that we're not going to run from anybody. There's a lot of quality teams in Central Mass. I really want to challenge my kids this year. We started last year, and you're hard-pressed to find another team in Central Mass that has that stretch. I mean, there are teams that play tough teams, but in that stretch, I'm pretty pleased with my kids.
They obviously had the advantage in the athleticism and the size and the ability to run the floor, but how did you adjusted that pretty well in the second half? What adjustments did you make in the second? Because a couple of nice backdoor plays, O'Reilly, I think, and then Makai Hashim with 2 3-point plays there. What did you say in the halftime to adjust?
At halftime, I just told them that we weren't attacking their press. We were basically looking at them instead of looking for where we could attack. And I just made some minor adjustments where I placed different people. And once we got the ball to the middle, we really started to attack. Makai's a freshman, and he plays with boys beyond his years. He's just aggressive, and I basically tell him, make your mistakes, and I'm going to live with them. But as you can see, he's pretty good. And then the other thing is, we understood that we could shoot the rock, and I have a lot of kids who could put in the basket. Connor was feeling it tonight, and so we kept running a certain play to get him good looks, and it just opened everything up. And then we know teams that press don't like to be pressed, so we just wanted to sprinkle a little bit and make the adjustment and get them off they out-rebounded us, and they cherry-picked a little bit in the first half in transition. So we really stressed getting back, and I think we limited it to maybe like 6 points in transition in the second half. So I'm very happy with our defense.
How was Connor getting open on those shots?
If I tell you, then teams will know. just said we have kids willing to set good screens and open up opportunities, and we're willing to share the basketball. Connor is only a junior. Like I said before, he can start for many teams in Central Mass. He comes off the bench for us. And we just run a lot of backdoor stuff. We run solid screens, and we're willing to not care who scores. We just want to win. As we put on our t-shirt, just win. And whether it's Connor putting up 22 tonight or Timmy putting up 18 and 10, whether it's Kevin going and taking charges, we had 7 different leading scorers so far this year. It's hard to scout us because we're a bunch of no-names who just play the game the right way.
You mentioned about the backdoor plays, and Kevin was very efficient at that in the fourth quarter. What do you think? He says he has an affinity for that kind of play, but what do you think makes him such a good cutter?
It's all set up based on all the other things that we do. We run a lot of passing, cutting, and so when we run our different specials, as we call them, it tends to open up because teams are looking for other things that we set up. We can't come out of the gate and run the play that Kevin scores on, and unless we set it up with other things. So we run a lot of stuff that looks the same, and when it comes open, we're on the bench watching the play develop, and we're like the seas parting, and there's no one near him, and it's like we're all in anticipation, and it's just an exciting time. But if someone takes that away, we have a counter. We've run that play since I put it in 8 times, and we scored to them 7.
Talk about the free throw shooting a little bit. We talked after St. John's, you missed a lot. You were a lot better tonight. You actually shot a pretty high percentage.
According to this, I'm still not happy. It says we shot 16 for 22, but in the fourth quarter, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We were 10 for 12 in the fourth quarter. After our last game, as you said, our free throw shooting was horrendous. We spent a practice just shooting foul shots. I gave them the day off after our win against St. John's. We came in on Thursday and they shot free throws for the first 45 minutes of practice. So it paid its dividends, and we're going to continue to do it. But it's just the basics of basketball. You pass, you cut, you box out and rebound, and you got to hit free throws. And if you do that, we feel like we'll be in most games. Our defense, I'm very happy. We gave up more points than I wanted to, but tip my hat to Charlestown and Edson. Those kids are big. They're in every position, and we just compete. And a bunch of no names, and we'll do the little things, and hopefully we can use this to get ready for Monday's game. We'll enjoy this tonight, but Monday we got another tough test against a team that's 8-1, and then that Thursday we have another team that's 8-1. So our schedule gets no easier. We just have to keep playing.